Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the volcanoes. But a volcano is a vent or a hole in the crust of the earth that is conducted with underlying pipe that is along with the magma chamber through which molten magma, rock fragments, gases, steams come out on the earth's surface is there. Now, what is volcanicity is there, bete? Volcanicity is a process through which which involves the intrusion of magma in the earth crust or that the extrusion of such molten magma on the earth's surface. This process gives rise to volcanicity is there. Volcanic eruption is there. Now, what is a volcano? But a volcano is a vent or opening in the crust of the earth that is connected by conduit to an underlying magma chamber. Magma chamber means a large pool of molten rocks under the earth's surface from which molten lava. Molten lava means when the means rock material, molten rock material found inside the earth, that is called a magma. When it reaches to the surface, that is called a lava. And volcanic gases, number of gases, steams come out on the earth's surface. Sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, sulfide, these are gases are ejected from the below the earth to earth surface is there, and they are usually in the form of a cone dome according to the material ejected. But after that, the volcanic eruption, two kind of features are formed. First of all, intrusive landforms, and another one is the extrusive landforms is there. First of all, we talk about the intrusive landform. But the intrusive type of landform occur when lava solidified within the crust, means on the crust of the earth, and give rise to the various shapes and the forms. That is called a intrusive landform is there. Okay, and extrusive. First of all, we talk about the intrusive landforms. We talk about the batholith is there, beta. But a batholith, actually these are large mass of the magma reservoir that cools and solidify in irregular dome shape, and they are buried deep within the crust. They can be exposed on the surface by the removal of overlying rocks by erosion. That is called a batholith, or you can say a batholith is a large mass of intrusion igneous rock larger than 100 square kilometer in area that form from the cooled magma deep within the earth crust. Next is a laccolith is there, beta. Laccolith also, these are large lens shaped beta intrusion of magma with flat base is there. Okay, these are formed when along the horizontal layers of the sedimentary rocks which look like a dome shape is there. Next is we discuss about the sills. Better when magma gets solidified between the horizontal layers of sedimentary rocks, then sills are formed there. Next is it dikes. When magma solidify vertical column of the bed of the rock, they are called a dikes is there. You can say also these are wall like that the formation of vertical intrusion of magma which gets solidified between the layers of the sedimentary rocks is there. Next is the lapolith is there, bete. When lava solidify in shallow basin in a shape of saucer shape is there, that is called a lapolith is there. Or then another one is the peccolith. These are dome shaped, are formed when acid lava. Acid lava means the lava which is formed, that is lava which is formed bete when that the acidic lava. Acidic lava means the lava which have high amount of silica and less amount of iron, that is viscous in nature is there. And after the acid lava then solidified in anticlines, means upward fold like features formed there, then it is called a peccolith is there. Now we will talk about that the next topic. there is a extrusive landform. But a extrusive type of landform are formed when lava come out on the earth's surface and solidify, and different shapes are formed, that is called a extrusive landform. First of all, we talk about that the ash or that the cinder cone is there. But these cones are formed due to accumulation of that the loose particle like cinder and other solid particle around that the vent, that is called a cinder cone is there. Okay, most of the cinder cone begin around a crater. What is a crater? A crater is a circular depression in the surface by volcanic activities there. Next we talk about that the, we can say lava dome or volcanic dome is there. But these lava cones are formed by highly viscous, viscous means fluid, thick fluid lava that does not flow rapidly. So acid lava can flow covering over a short distance and form high cones with steep sides, that is called a volcanic dome. Most of the volcanic dome beta, the lava is rich in silica but deficit in iron and magnesium is there. Next one is the lava shield. These are formed by the less viscous lava that flow readily down the slope and get solidified away from the vent is there. It form a long spreaded cone with low height. You can see in the figure also. Then this is called a lava shield. Deccan Plateau of your country also a best example of lava shield is there. Next is the composite cone bete. Composite cone, these cone grow very high by the accumulation of alternating layer of lava and ash. They start growing as cinder cones, but later on they develop into the composite cone due to the explosion eruption is there, which form a layer of ash followed by the eruption of lava is there. The best example you can take that the Fujiyama Vesuvius, that is the best example of that the composite cone is there. Now we discuss about that the classification of volcano on the basis of intensity. There are three type of volcano: as active volcano, second dormant, third is the extinct volcano. But active volcanoes are those volcanoes which have erupted continuously, that lava, gases, ashes, cinder, etc. There are 1500 active volcanoes found on the Earth's surface. Out of 1500, 50 are that the active volcanoes which have to be sweeping that the steam, ash, toxic gases and lava. And the best example is that the Stromboli, which is found in the Mediterranean Sea, that is also called the lighthouse of the Mediterranean Sea is there. Next we call about that the dormant volcano. Dormant volcanoes are those volcanoes which are means till now they are quiet, but anytime they can erupt. They are called a dormant volcano, or you can say that the sleeping volcano is there. The best example is the Vesuvius volcano. That is actually that is considered as a dormant volcano, but that is the most dangerous volcano. It is also active volcano, you can say. You can see in that the means that the first time that is erupt in 79 AD, and it remained that the dormant for 1500 years. Then suddenly erupt with great force in 1631 AD. The subsequent eruption occurred 1803, 1872, 1906, 1927, 1928, 1929 is there. Next is that the extinct volcano. Extinct volcano, those volcano which erupt in the geological past, but there is no hope for eruption in the future. They are called that the extinct volcano, or you can say that the dead volcano. Mount Kenya, Kilimanjaro and Kenya is the best example of that the extinct volcano. Now we will discuss about that the causes of volcanism is there. But if volcanic eruptions are closely related with that the spreading of sea floors. Next one is that the plate tectonics and mountain building process is there. Now first of all you should know about that what is the sea floor spreading is there. It is a process that occurs at the mid-ocean ridges where the new oceanic current is formed due to the volcanic activities. Mountain building movement means that the formation of the mountain period due to folding or fracturing. Then we discuss about plate tectonic. The earth crust is made up of a series of plates. Sometimes they are means collided with each other. Sometimes they are far apart to each other, which are responsible for the volcanic eruption is there. As you know about that, we have to go down inside the earth. The temperature start increasing 1 degree Celsius at 32 meter of the depth is there. This is happened so due to the disintegration of the radioactive element. Radioactive element means uranium and thorium deep within the crust. So there is also a great pressure and a depth of 15 kilometer. The pressure amount to about 5 ton per square kilometer of the rocks is there. Next is the surface water means that the means underground water when they have to percolate through the cracks or fracture to the interior until it reach very hot rocks and turn into steams. And you know about that the steam being a very powerful part of the volcanic eruption. They forces itself through the weak point of the earth's surface along which molten with that the molten material is there. The plate tectonics or the movement splitting of the major and minor plate of the earth causes that the crack in the earth crust through which molten magma is poured out is there. Now we will discuss about that the word distribution of that the volcano. Now, there are many evidence of volcanic activity during the past geological period in most part of the world. But at present, there are 500 active volcanoes in the world, means 1500. Now, means in the olden books 500 given. Actually, there is a 1500 active volcanoes in the world. Most of them are associated with the unstable portion of the earth crust, where most of the young fold mountains are located. Young fold mountains, Andes, Rockies, Himalayas, these are young fold mountains. Those are still in growing stages there. Most of the active volcanoes are found in the two belt where is the crust is the unstable, that is the circum-Pacific belt, or you can say the ring of fire, and the midward mountain belt is there. Another one is that we can discuss about that the belts are three belts are given there: circum-Pacific belt, midward mountain belt, or mid-Atlantic belt is there. First of all, we talk about that the circum-Pacific belt is there, but nearly 80% of the total number of active volcanoes are found along the this belt, and the volcanoes occur along the margins of the Pacific Ocean because here the earth crust is very unstable. So that's why this is called a ring of fire. The major area of active volcano in this belt includes the Andes Mountain in the south of the South America, Rocky Mountains of the North America, then the series of island arc of the East Asia, including Kuril Island, Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, and islands of Indonesia is there. But there are active volcanoes are found in this belt. You have to learn about it. There are about 40 active volcanoes in the Andes, 35 in Japan, 70 in the Indonesia, and hundreds in the Philippines are found there. One of the interesting island peak is Bogslof is there, which appear to emerge periodically. Means actually it rises 1500 meters from the sea floor, that is underwater mountain, where its base is 13 kilometers in diameter is there. Next one we discuss about that the Mid-Atlantic belt. But a Mid-Atlantic belt includes the volcano of Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Mid-Atlantic Ridge, underwater mountain of the Atlantic Ocean, that is called Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Most of the volcanoes in this belt are fissure type is there. Fissure type eruption means when the long cracks found on the earth's surface, and through this long crack that the magma try to reach on the earth's surface, that is called a fissure volcano is there. And in this, most of the volcano in this fissure type, it will also include the volcano of Lesser Antilles. Lesser Antilles is the part of the Caribbean islands, and Southern Antilles, Azores, St. Helena, etc. Mid-continental belt, you can say this belt include the volcanoes. Most of the volcano of this belt are found in the Himalayan alpine region is there. In this part, you can say that this belt stretches from the Mediterranean Sea toward the Great Himalaya is there. Okay, in this belt, most of the active volcano found in this also belt are Mount Vesuvius, Mount Etna, Mount Stromboli. the only active volcano in India, the barren island of Andaman and Nicobar group of island is also located in this belt is there. Now we will discuss about that the effect of that the volcanic city. What are the construct of volcano? Now, first of all, we discuss about that the constructive effect of that the volcano. But as you know about that, means after that the volcanic eruption, when the magma reach on the earth's surface, igneous rocks are formed. After the weathering of igneous rocks, they have to form that the fertile lava soil. For example, Deccan Plateau in India is rich in black soil. This soil is a most important soil for sugar and cotton because it is a moisture retentive. We can say that the capacity which holds that the water in its roots in the soil. So that's why that is a very good soil for that the cultivation of the crop is there. Most of the precious stone and certain minerals are also found due to volcanic activity. You can take the example of diamond mine at Kimberley in South Africa is the result of that the volcanic activity that took place over there the geological past is there. Next we take that the many of that the hot springs and geysers are found in volcanic region which contain rich water mineral water, and this mineral water is considered to be the great medicinal value is there, and some of the hot geysers and springs are used to generate there the geothermal energy also. Now here is a topic came geysers and hot spring, but actually geysers are that the fountains of hot water and superheated steam which gushes through a narrow opening with explosion. Some of the world famous geyser you can take that the Yellowstone National Park in the USA. Old Faithful Yellowstone National Park is the best example of that the geyser. Most of the time that the people have to go there to watch that the scenic beauty of this area. But a hot spring, you can say that the thermal spring, which are also widespread than geyser. They are found in the areas where the rainwater sinks through the cracks and reaches to a certain depth, and it gets accumulated mostly over the impervious rocks, means non-porous rocks, where it comes in contact with that the hot volcanic rocks. The hot underground water makes an opening due to hydraulic pressure, okay, and that gushes out as a spring at the juncture of that the permeable and impermeable rocks is there. But a hot water from the spring emerges slowly without any noise or explosion. Then hot spring contain many minerals, as hot water is better solvent. Many health centers are associated with such spring, that the hot spring has a great medicinal value because there is a large amount of sulfur is found in this water maximum. Next we discuss about that the destructive effect. Bete volcano cause that the destruction of life and property. We know about that the fast moving that the hot lava can destroy the settlement, roads, or you can say that the other man-made structure. Large quantity of that the hot lava kills large population, destroy animals also, plant life also is there. And then cultivated area also get buried under that the volcanic eruption, means followed by formation of the we can say the thick layer of the volcanic ash and dust spread on the cultivated areas, and they also destroy that the making the land unsuitable for cultivation is there. Explosion means explosive eruption of the volcano followed by the formation of huge clouds resulting heavy rainfall, which led to that the floods is there, landslide is there. Then explosion of the volcano give out many poisonous gases, okay, which have to be lead to the pollution in the environment also. And volcanic eruption in the oceanic islands are highly destructive because the high tsunami waves and large scale means we can say the flood cause due to destruction in the coastal area. Large number of settlement and cultivated area get totally destroyed. This is your chapter from the volcano chapter.